So, where were you born?
I was born in Caracas, Venezuela, and then I went to Spain when I was 10. Basically, grew up there. I did fifth grade, sixth grade, and part of fourth grade.
So, when you say you left, why is that?
Well, we technically got kicked out. Um, if you know, PDVSA is like the main oil company for Venezuela. My dad was one of the top engineers, and one day there was a big strike. Um, like throughout the whole country, like nobody showed up to work, and then the next day Chavez came out with a list of people that didn't show up to work, mainly involved engineers in PDVSA. So he fired 1,000 engineers from PDVSA. So we basically got exiled and we left with no work. So we left to Spain because my dad found a job over there, and my mom was from Spain.
And what was the public reaction to the striking and how he fired everybody?
Well, it was freaking horrible. During that started like everything. On April 21st, there was a strike. Not a strike. Like a strike for the Chavistas. The Chavistas were going up the highway, and they were getting close to my neighborhood, and so the whole neighborhood was on watch alert. And I remember my dad's friends with like snipers set up on top of the mountain, and like his friends with guns, and then my dad was like, if anybody comes through that door that's not me, you shoot them. And I was just like, and I was 9, which is like the craziest part.
So basically, like there were riots?
Riots, yeah. Everybody was stationed ready to take them out just in case they got into the neighborhood.
And your dad told you to basically shoot them if they come into your house.
And I remember when my dad came through that door, and I was just like, oh, shoot.
Good thing. So what is your current citizenship status?
Oh, I'm an F1 student, which is international student. It's an F1 visa, which lets me stay here as long as I'm taking 12 hours at least per semester.
Mm.
And I was allowed to work for 20 hours per week at U of H.
Mm. So, what was I going to say? So you are currently here with just a student visa and a citizen in Venezuela and Spain. So what does it mean really to have a student visa?
Well, sometimes it's hard to find a job because of well, at U of H, I had a job. I was an audio and visual technician, and then I transferred to UT Tyler. And over there, it was a small college, and when they didn't have student jobs, so when they had something open like TAs or to grade papers, of course everybody would apply, but nobody. Like it was not secure. It was not a secure job.
Mm-hmm. So basically, since
that was not.
You're only allowed to work on campus, there was nothing to do and you can only work on the campus that you go to the school at.
Yeah, I'm only allowed to work on campus, not off campus.
So whenever there weren't enough jobs at UT Tyler, it was like pretty much like out of options.
Mm-hmm.
So if you couldn't find a job at UT Tyler, so what do you do for money?
Well, I am allowed to work work for any employer for $600, no more per year, and then if I go over $600, then they'll ask for my social security number, and of course I'm not allowed to work.
So basically, if you get over $600 of income in 1 year, then the IRS will basically
come and like, hey,
track you down, and it'll be probably deported for
earning like.
For violating the student visa?
Exactly, I'm not. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So what do you do for work?
Well, commenting on that, the best way to get money to those $600 is better to do it at the end of the year.
Mm-hmm.
That way you can just buy all the Christmas stuff.
But what do you do though?
Oh, okay. Well, I rep soccer.
Mm-hmm.
Soccer, yeah.
And so they're able to like.
Yeah. Well, I rep at high schools. Right now for less than $600 until the 22nd. I'm gonna be repping high school. But sometimes it comes to time where you need money. What do I do? There's nothing. Just like,
There's like basically no options.
there's no options really. Yeah.
Um, so in the past, have you guys, like your family, have you guys tried to become full citizens?
Yeah, my dad had an H1B visa, which is a work visa for engineers,
Right.
and he worked at Jacobs, an engineering company, an oil company, and his boss apparently submitted his application to the government
For
and
what?
for the green card. And then whenever there were no more projects left, since he was a project manager of the company, there were no more projects left or money coming in. He got laid off, and when he was like, "What happened to the green card? What is the where is the process at?" His boss was like, "Oh, I forgot to submit it. So we basically, my dad got basically laid off, and then he went back to Spain, and I stayed here.
So how long did they say it would take for you to become a citizen?
Oh well, like 10 years. The thing is, I've been here like I graduated middle school, high school, and I'm in college, and I've been here since I was 12. I'm 24. That's half my life.
So you're in the country on a student visa. So what are you going to school for, and what are you planning to do with it? Like,
Well, I'm doing civil engineering. I'm mastering in environmental engineering, and basically gonna save the world